We're gonna probably do the Makote. That's what we're gonna do. And strength is better with the Seekers of the Sun, so we'll take that. We will be a tall Makote. I mean, go big or go home, right? And for a tail, like the fluffy tail. So we'll do that. Our tail size will be super long because we like a long fluffy tail. And all right. Like that. I also like the little, just the side cheek ones as well, so. There. This is our go-to usually. So this has nothing to do with the lore and stuff, but this will be its own like little video where we customize our character that we're going to be playing. Kind of like that one too. Doo-doo. We like that hairstyle. It's not bad. We'll give him a white haired. Kirito, Credo, thank you for following. I really appreciate that over there on the TikTok. We're just getting started, of course, but I always appreciate somebody popping in and giving us some love. So, very much appreciated. Ooh, I like the purple tinge that we have there. That's nice. No, thank you so much for following. We always appreciate a follow. We appreciate a like. We appreciate a share. We appreciate everything. Everything is appreciated when it comes to small streamers. You know. I'll go with type 1. Very feline looking for 3. Eye color. We've got that purple theme, so let's go lean into the purple theme. We're not going to make odd eyes either. There we go. I kind of wish that they would dye the eyebrow color too. Angel, thank you for liking the live. We really appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for the like. It goes a long way to helping us grow the channel and grow the stream. So thank you so much. Okay, we got that. Nose. Go with type 4 nose. Very puffy lips. Don't like that. Go with that one. More of a muted lip style. We'll give her that old purple lipstick. We won't see the dot, so that's fine. Like a little scar. A little cut on the nose. Do we like the cut on the nose? I don't know if we like the cut on the nose. It just shows that she's been through some battles. Let's go ahead. If that's the case... Show the cut. Tattoo color. Again, we'll lean into that purple, right? Tintai, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. We kind of had to have the whiskers, yeah? I kind of wonder if we just keep the... I think maybe that one will work better. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I guess we're probably not. Like maybe we just take that face paint off. Kind of go with that one. Like that one a little bit. Pico D'Amico, welcome. Whoops. Okay. All right. Face paint color. Yeah, we'll go with that one. We'll just keep that for all of them. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pop in here. Do you want to save this appearance detail? Yeah, just to have it, because put some time into it. So we are the 15th of the 5th umbral moon, which is our birthday. Let's see here. I don't know how many people actually take the time to read this, so, Halone, mover of glaciers and the goddess of war, is the guardian deity of Ishgard. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Eorzean calendar. Halone is the daughter of Raugar and a bitter rival of Nofika. She is most often depicted as a relentless warrioress, armed with bronze great shield. Her symbol is the 3 spears. So I think we'll actually take Halone because we kind of have representation of the 3 scars on the 3 scar face paints on the actual character. It's going to be using a shield, so kind of cool. Menfina. Menfina is the keeper of the moon and the goddess of love. She commands the elements of ice and is associated with the second moon of the Eorzean calendar. Menfina is the sister of Asmina and the divine lover of Ocean. She is most often depicted as a maid carrying around a skillet. Her symbol is the full moon. Thalik, ruler of the rivers and wisdom and god of knowledge, is the guardian deity of Sharlayan. He commands the elements of water and is associated with the third moon of the Eorzean calendar. Thalik is the father of Lamian and the teacher of Bayregot. He is most often depicted as a reserved scholar holding an ashen staff. His symbol is the scroll. Nemilia. Is this your first time playing Final Fantasy? So to preface the whole story is I've had an account before. I've lost access to that account since then. I had a level 60 Paladin, and I think a 60 Dark Knight, and I never really progressed through the story as far as I'd like to. I kind of even just skipped through the story. So that's the reason why we're playing it fresh, and the fact that I can't find access to my old account, which means that I had to make a new one anyway. But yeah, so technically this is the account's first time playing, but not my first time playing. I have played before and do play in my off time as well. Charlie, welcome. Welcome. I'm talking to anybody who's seeing this on another platform, such as Purple App or YT. We're talking on the TikTok side of things because that's where a lot of people come through. Oh, and this run you're going to be going through it in yeah, I'm going to be going through it in detail, almost like a lore master would, right? I'm not going to touch side content. I'm going to do the class content and the storyline itself. So, but yes, Uwu, that is the plan. Nemilia. Nemilia is the watcher of celestial bodies and goddess of fate. She commands the element of water and is associated with the 4th moon of the Eorzean calendar. Nemilia is the younger sister of Alithic and master of Raugar. She is often depicted as a weaver donning the white silken veil. Her symbol is the spinning wheel. It's kind of cool to see what these gods, how these gods are represented, right? Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Somebody just followed on Twitch. I'm not really sure who it was, but thank you for that. For some reason, I guess the alerts aren't on. Which I wonder if I can. Just 1 second. Wonder if we can put that on. Widgets, alert box, add. Yeah. It's there, and I'm just going to quickly test it to make sure that it shows up. Alright, there we go. Sweet. Alright, there we go. Kevin did not follow, but it is just so we can have access to that when someone does follow, because someone followed on the purple app and it did not come up for us. So yeah. All right. Lilamian. Lilamian is a watcher of seas and a goddess of navigation. She is the guardian deity of Limsa Lominsia. She commands the element of wind and is associated with the fifth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Lomelia is the daughter of Thalic and the elder sister of Nofika. She is most often depicted as a strong fisherwoman, wielding a long-bladed harpoon. Her symbol is the wave. Ocean. Ocean is the ruler of the mountains and god of travelers. And vagrants. He commands the element of wind and is associated with the sixth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Ocean is the brother of Naladthal, and a close companion of Halun. He is often depicted as a carefree ranger wielding a bow of yew. His symbol is the walking stick. Bayragot. Bayragot is the purveyor of agriculture and industry, and the god of the arts. He commands the elements of lightning and is associated with the seventh moon of the Eorzean calendar. Bayragot is the elder brother of Halun and a pupil of Thalic. He is often depicted as an ardent smith with a two-headed hammer. His symbol is the hand. Ralgar. Ralgar is the breaker of worlds and the god of destruction. The guardian deity is of the now fallen nation of Alhamigo. He commands the element of lightning and is associated with the eighth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Ralgar is the father of both Bayragot and Halun, and serves as the attendant to Nemelia. He is often depicted as a magus carrying a staff of bronze. His symbol is the streaking meteor. And yeah, I'm going to be butchering names here, so I apologize if you're like someone who knows how to actually pronounce these names. The names in Final Fantasy are just... They leave much to the imagination. Welcome to Final Fantasy. Thank you, Bicko. Thank you so much for the welcome. Again, to preface it, I have played Final Fantasy before, but we're going to be going through this time in more detail and looking at the story section by section. Of course, starting out with A Realm Reborn, but we're also going through like some of the lore stuff. So we're going to be reading some of the deities and stuff as well. So just to get ourselves acclimated with some of the stuff. Oh heck yeah, that's right. Asmia is a keeper of the sun and a goddess of inquiry. She commands the element of fire and is associated with the ninth moon of the Eorzean calendar. Asmia is the daughter of Althlic and a elder sister of Memphina. She is most often depicted as a noble lady holding a golden fan. Her symbol is the radiant sun. Naladthal. Naladthal is the overseer of the underworld and god of commerce, a guardian deity of Ul'dah. He commands the element of fire and is associated with the 10th moon of the Eorzean calendar. Naladthal is a single manifestation of the Defiant twins, Nalad and Thal. He is most often depicted as a discerning merchant holding a balance. His symbol is the cowrie, an ancient shell currency. I'm a Nephinia fan myself. Would you believe me if I said this stuff used to actually matter? Oh, no, I know it used to actually matter. I played when it... I wish that had an impact on the game. Yeah, it would be cool. Thank you for speaking, Rugsy. I appreciate having conversation. It used to, so did Race back in the day. So I know that Keeper of the Sun and stuff, which I probably should have read the like little descriptions for Keeper of the Sun and Keeper of the Moon, but or Seeker of the Sun, Keeper of the Moon, whatever. It has a difference impacting strength and dexterity mainly. So a Keeper of the Moon would be, you'd probably want to make it a bard or a archer or whatever, uses dexterity as its main thing. Whereas Seeker of the Sun is like a strength-oriented Makote. So it's kind of cool. It leans back to the old D&D stuff, right? Like, a lot of these games come from D&D, right? So, very cool. And Nofika. Nofika is a tender of soils and harvests, a goddess of abundance, and a guardian deity of Gridania. She commands the element of earth and is associated with the 11th moon of the Eorzean calendar. Nofika is a daughter of Asmia and a younger sister of Lilimain. She is often depicted as a jubilant farmer holding a scythe of steel. Her symbol is the spring leaf. A lot of these guys are like gods and goddesses of like agriculture, harvest, and like growth, which is kind of cool. And then, which is kind of like funny because like you have it depicted with all of these are depicted with lighter, more vibrant colors. Reds, yellows, greens, blues, light blues. But then you have these two who are more depicted with like a more violet background, and violet could be associated with a violent, more of a aggressive deity. But yeah, that was cool. Alithic. Alithic is a surveyor of change in space and a god of time. He commands the element of earth and is associated with the 12th moon of the Eorzean calendar. Althic is a father of Asmia and Memphina, and the elder brother to Nemea. He is often depicted as an austere emperor, wielding a mithril great axe. His symbol is the hourglass. May the moon guide you. Thank you so much, Hot Toast. Hot Toast. Sorry, the text here kind of blends together sometimes. Thank you for everybody who's liking and chatting, by the way. I really appreciate it. And it's so glad to have you guys coming out and making this a more interactive experience because it's always fun playing games together with other people, and that's how I view this. I'm just playing games with a bunch of people from around the world, right? So I think we're gonna go with Halon as our goddess, just because seems like it fits, and we have it thematically cool with the hair color and the hair and stuff, and the 3 marks and all that sort of thing. So thank you so much. Apple, welcome. Zara, welcome. All right. We're going to pick that. Uh-huh. And now we're going to go to the classes. So, you know what? We read the thing out for that. So this is like an introduction to the game. Let's go through and read what the other things here have to say as well. Tank. Stand as the bulwark in the face of danger. With superior defensive abilities, tanks protect their comrades by delivering enemy focus and bearing the brunt of the battle. Begin your journey as a gladiator or a marauder. And later, master the jobs of paladin, warrior, dark knight, and gunbreaker. Healer. Provides succor to all in need. Or suture, I guess. Suture and all in need. They're limited in their offensive abilities. Healers replenish health and protect comrades from a myriad of rejuvenating skills. Begin your journey as a conjurer, or later master the jobs of white mage, scholar, astrologian, and sage. Please note that the job of scholar is locked via DPS class of the Arcanist. DPS, decimate your foes. possessing great talents for offense, DPS is a role whose role focus is to root the enemy with a diverse array of punishing attacks. Begin your journey as a pugilist, lancer, archer, thaumaturge, or arcanist. From there, master the jobs of monk, dragoon, ninja, samurai, reaper, viper, bard, machinist, dancer, black mage, summoner, red mage, pictomancer, and blue mage. Notice they didn't mention rogue. Kind of weird they didn't mention rogue. I think rogue's like one of those fake jobs anyway, right? Because you end up being a ninja with the rogue. I think it evolves into the that. So yeah, so that's probably why. This is weird that they mentioned pugilist, lancer, and archer and thaumaturge when those are the precursors to the other classes, but it's whatever. Note that DPS is the role divided into 3 categories. Melee DPS specializes in close combat, or physical ranged DPS wields arms such as guns and bows. Magical ranged DPS uses arcane powers to assert dominance on the battlefield. Cool. Yeah, Gladiator, Marauder. So we are going to be a gladiator, but here are the classes. You got the pugilist, which is like a hand-to-hand combat. Lancer, which is a more ranged, mid-range combat class. Archer, which is a ranged combat class. Thaumaturge, which is a mage that uses the power of black magic and then later becomes a black mage. It's a ranged, of course, physical magical range. Arcanist is a magical range as well. They can go into a summoner, which also helps DPS with pets and whatnot. Of course, you have the healer, which is the conjurer, which is your white mage. You are a spellcaster that focuses on making sure that the people around you stay alive. And, of course, you have a Gladiator, which is a sword and board tank. And you have a Marauder, which is a two-handed axe-wielding tank as well. We are going to be Gladiator. So Gladiators specialize in handling of all matters in one-handed blades, from daggers to longswords. But they single or doubly edged, whether single or doubly edged, straight or curved. A defining characteristic of the art is its emphasis on diverse combat tactics, training its members to bring their martial skills to bear in any situation. As such, they are practitioners who marry sword and shield, seeking to defend their fellow companions. Others opt for an enemy empty offhand, choosing instead to focus entirely on their sword arm. In all instances, the ages-old art of the sword makes the gladiator a formidable adversary in any encounter. And the corresponding job is paladin. So yeah, we're going to be definitely going gladiator because we have a marauder, we have a dark knight, we have a gunbreaker, and oh no, we don't have a gunbreaker. No, we don't have a gunbreaker, but we do have the dark knight and the marauder, which is the warrior. So yeah, so we're going to be a gladiator. And let us choose a world. So the world we have here is Kraken. We're going to select another, though. So our main character is on Seraph. And it's kind of cool to have it all on the same server. So we'll probably be ending up playing on Seraph, but don't think there is another option that we want to go with. What do we have here? Sprinkles, welcome. Eric Walters, welcome. Intro Pixel, welcome. Thank you all for stopping by and joining our live today. We really appreciate that. On the TikTok. If TikTok is not your preferred way of watching content such as this, we are also live on Purple app, and we are live on YT as well with the same name, Slimesplays. So thank you guys for stopping in, and for those who have taken the time to comment and talk to me as well, I really appreciate that as well. I think think we'll go Golem. I don't think that's a bad idea. Golem. And we are Slimesplays. Live on Twitch. Oh, Leroy Jenkins. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Serene T, welcome. Thank you guys for stopping by. There we go. We're stepping our first steps into the world of Eorzea. Begin a new game with this character. Yes. So now we get to sit back and watch all of the intro stuff.